Hello, Turtlemug here again. Today I'm going to pick this American lock. It's the 5200 series, and I have a video of me doing this, but I didn't gut it, so I didn't prove what was inside of it. So I want to do that for you real quick. I actually know how to gut them now, which at the time I didn't. So we'll get this thing locked up here, strapped in, nice and tight. Get it picked for you, and then we'll gut it, and we'll see what craziness is inside that awaits you. So do top the keyway. Slight tension, not a whole lot. You don't want to have a whole lot of tension on this. 5 is spongy. 4. Oh, I'm using a short hook from I think this is my Sparrow. One of the Sparrow picks I've gotten. Okay. 3 seems to be a good candidate. Maybe. Yeah, it's definitely 2 or 3. Slight click there. Okay, that was a good click. Work our way up, nothing else. Let's go back to the back, try 5 again. Nothing. 4, nothing. 3, nothing. 2. Oh. No, 1. Sound like I overset it, to be honest with you. We'll reset it and try again. So now that sounded right. Okay, 5 spongy, 4 kind of catches, but nothing. Okay, there it is. It's 2 or I believe it's 2. There we go. It's a nice click to it. Go back to 4. Nothing there. It feels like it should be though. Now there are serrated and spools in here, or serrated spools too. Might be applying too much pressure, so we'll ease up on that. Okay, 1. It seems like the 1's the culprit now. I gotta be careful. I don't want to push my tension wrench out. Sounded a click. Let's go back through. Oh, yep. All right, 4's down. Ooh, see that false set? That's pretty. All right, let's find the culprit. Ooh, felt like 2. No, 3. 1 again. Nope. Yep, there's our. Okay, it's 2. 2 gives us counter rotation. Gotta maintain pressure though. Come on, baby. Oh, come on. I'm giving all she's got, Captain. Come on, I don't want to. Alright, let's see if there's a different one, because 2 is the one giving us counter rotation. But, or is it? No, it's 3, sorry. 3 is. 2's up. 3, no, it's 2. 2's our culprit. But it doesn't seem to want to go. Let's try 3. Oh, excuse me. Let's try 3. Yeah, 3's good. It's 2. 2's our culprit. We gotta get 2 in place. There it went. And we got it. Here we go. Hot dog. That only took 4 minutes. Alright, let's get that out of the way for now. As you can see, it is picked. Awesome. Now I'm going to leave it picked because I have the key out in my barn, so I don't have it with me. I'm going to angle the camera straight down. Move my tripod feet down a little bit so they don't... Oh, come on, you piece of junk. I have like one of those claw tripod things. Yeah, it's a pain in the butt sometimes. No, the other way. There you go. Just like that. If it falls, I'm sorry. Okay, how do you gut these things? First, get you a screwdriver. And the tools I'm going to use these. Oh, if you guys, I'll turn them this way so you can see them better. Because I don't have the correct tool to take this C-clamp type ring off. So you stick it down in here. See that screw in there? You got to take it out. And it helps if you hold down on this little button right here. There we go. Get this puppy undone for you. I did this the other night, but for some reason my phone acted up and quit recording. So I gotta do it for you again. Okay, and there's your core. Here's your front, and there's your back. And you can see there's 6 holes, but you can add another pin in there if you want, but there's only 5 in this one. So we gotta take this little C-clamp off. And the way I do it probably isn't the greatest way of doing this, but come in here. Oh, it's already kind of loose. Probably for me prying this off a couple times. There we go. And it's off. Make sure you hold your hand down there so it doesn't fall. Alright, right now there's pins here and pins over there. I want to turn this slightly. Wait, no, it's going to be, I'm going to hold it like this, so I need them up. Like this, not so they jump in the middle, but they also don't fall. I don't have a follower this size, so I'm going to use my tweezers.
Enhance.
And simply push it forward. Now we know there's nothing in this very last cylinder. Well, at least I know that already. This is a 5-pin lock, so there's nothing going to be in this first one. But there will be one in our second, or next one down, which is actually the 5th pin. The top pin. Oh, come on, I gotta turn this way. There we go. Put that in the 5 top. You can see how serrated that thing is. Whew. And I'm going to use my tweezers. Let me fix the camera. There we go. I'm going to use the tweezers to push the core forward. So there, it's not coming out too fast. 4th one's a spool top. Also serrated. We'll go over them in just a second. Okay. 3rd one is also spooled, serrated. Okay. 2nd one doesn't want to come out for me. Why not? I don't know what. Maybe I can push it. There it goes. Okay, there's a 2nd one. It is serrated. And I'll go closer in detail here in a second. Alright, that's out. Set that right there so it doesn't roll around on me. Spin this around. And there's the first top pin. There we go. Let me lay that nice and comfortably right there. Move the camera over here. I might even see if I can zoom in a hair. And focus. There we go. Alright, so you can see those just fine. Alright, let's pull these out. Back to front. There's the first one. There we go. It's even serrated. The bottom pin is serrated. There's the 4th one. 3rd one. They're all serrated. That's pretty crazy. They all have like a double serration to them. And the first one.
Enhance.
Here we go. That is what is in an American Lock 5200 series padlock or tumbler lock, whichever one to go with. Look how crazy those things are. Serrated and serrated, if you don't want to believe me. There you go. The 5200 series. Picked. How to put this back together without a follower. It's very easy. Hopefully I can add this to the video. I forgot about it after I got it all done, but we'll do it real quick. So the way I do it is I put the top pins in first. So, okay, this is the front. So we flip it over.
Enhance.
So this is number 5. It goes in first. So make sure you get a good hold on it. These are just your average everyday tweezers. The springs are still down in there. I didn't take those out. Oh, that's the... Don't put it in the wrong one. Remember, 6 spot is empty. No spring in it. There's nothing there. It's just like in case you want to add security to it, I guess. And maybe one day I'll add one in there. I don't know. Yeah. Come on. So once you get them in there, which I might fast forward to, you can see it down in there. Maybe.
Enhance.
There you go. You see it down in there. Once you get all of them in there, then the tricky part happens. And I don't have a follower yet. I ordered some. They just haven't showed up yet. Oh, come on. Here we go. 4th one's in. There we go. 3rd one's in. Then you actually rotate it, so you don't bump the other ones out. 4th one's in. 5th one's in. 6th one's in. 7th one's in. 8th one's in. 9th one's in. 10th one's in. 11th one's in. 12th one's in. 13th one's in. 14th one's in. 15th one's in. 16th one's in. 17th one's in. 18th one's in. 19th one's in. 20th one's in. 21st one's in. 22nd one's in. 23rd one's in. 24th one's in. 25th one's in. 26th one's in. 27th one's in. 28th one's in. 29th one's in. 30th one's in. 31st one's in. 32nd one's in. 33rd one's in. 34th one's in. 35th one's in. 36th one's in. 37th one's in. 38th one's in. 39th one's in. 40th one's in. 41st one's in. 42nd one's in. 43rd one's in. 44th one's Now, I don't know if this works with every lock or this is like the proven method of doing it. This is just how I come up, if I can hold this darn thing, how I come up with doing it. That's how I came up with doing it, so I could provide a good quality video for you guys. And that one's in. And the first one is in. Alright, so once you get them in there, this is the fun part. You find the core. You can put this in anyway. I usually put it in like this, where the notch end is up. Let me spin it around first. And I come in at this angle. Make sure it's somewhat focused. Now, it won't slide in because the pins are in the way, of course. But that's where you take, you can use this. This is just a regular pick. You can use your pick, whatever tool you want. Reach in there, push down that first pin, and just the core will start sliding in. Be careful not to like slingshot the pins up in the air, like that one. Oh, not that hole. Yeah, that's that hole, because that's the fifth one. Back in your hole. And once you got them all in, slide all the way back. Now you can actually take your clamp ring and slide it on, because you won't be taking the core back out. There we go. See how easy it was? Now rotate it where the top pins are actually on the bottom, and it'll click into place like that. You're like, well, now what are you going to do? Easy. You put your top, bottom pins in. Now remember, they need to point downward, if that makes sense, because you're picking up this way, picking up that way, so you got to put them in with the points down and the serration on top. So this is 5, so it needs to go in the 5th spot. And remember, there is nothing in the 6th spot, so don't put one there. I have a better pair of tweezers just for something like this, but I don't have them handy. Okay, it might not. There it goes. Sometimes you have to wiggle the core around for them to slide in. And there's this one. Boom. Make sure you put the point down and the flat end up. Give it a little twist so they fall. There's number 3. Here's number 2. Boom. It fell right into place. And number 1. There we go. Now they're in there. Now, okay, now what do you do? What I did, if I can find it, take your pick, put it down in the bottom, and lay it flat, just like that. And then see how the core turned? See how easy that was? Now the core is turning. You can pull your pick out and simply rotate the core. They are all in place now in the correct order and the correct format, the way it's supposed to go. And simply
Enhance.
slide it back in here. Oh, the disc retainer stayed in there. I don't think I mentioned that earlier. For some reason it stayed. Crap, I need to actually pull it out, because if not, it won't be. Actually, I can just turn it like that, because it's supposed to be sitting in there like that. Make sure that is correct before you put your core back in. And you can also take it out, but then you're able to bypass it. There it goes. Slid it into place. If you take that little plate back there off, you can bypass the whole core, which one issue with American locks. Quite a few of their designs were like that, but they fixed them by putting that little disc retainer back in there. Put your core plate back on, put that little nut bolt thing in there, put your screw back in, and tighten it all back down. That's probably a relatively long video, and I apologize, but I just want to make sure I added this part to it. And there you go. You got your fully functioned American lock back in place, ready to go. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Remember, stay picked.